The Universe 6 saga takes place after the events of the battle with Beerus and resurrection of Frieza. On Beerus' planet, Goku and Vegeta are engaged in a sparring match. Goku, always eager to push his limits and test his strength against formidable opponents, is met with Vegeta's taunts of being stronger, challenging Goku to defeat him first. The two land blow after blow, and Vegeta confidently asserts that the one who will defeat Beerus first will be him. Vegeta gives chase to Goku, but the Saiyan is easily tricked by Goku's swift after images. Vegeta grows angry with his inability to catch Goku, and nearby, Whis observes, noting that Vegeta's spirit is beginning to waver in battle. Suddenly, Goku appears as Vegeta lunges into attack, only to discover that he hits a log, much to his surprise. Goku seemingly gains the upper hand, but unwilling to accept defeat, Vegeta undergoes a transformation, his hair turning a striking blue. This displeases Whis, as Vegeta blasts Goku out of the sky, much to his shock. The aftermath leaves damage on Beerus' planet, as Goku protests, arguing that the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation was explicitly off limits for this match. However, seeing Vegeta's transformation, Goku decides to level the playing field by transforming himself. The two Saiyans then engage in a lively debate, arguing over who's stronger in their Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan forms. Amidst their banter though, Goku struggles to pronounce the full name of their transformation and bites his tongue, prompting Whis to fly in and suggest a simpler alternative, Super Saiyan Blue. Despite the levity of the situation, Whis scolds the Saiyans for their disregard of the rules during their training and states they've been overconfident ever since they defeated Golden Frieza. Whis then forces Goku and Vegeta to don huge, space-like outfits as punishment, which they both note are extremely heavy. The two continue to bicker and adjust to their new attire, and suddenly, Champa and his attendant arrive. The Saiyans are taken aback as this stranger looks like Lord Beerus, and Goku notes the lady with him looks similar to Whis. Champa demands to see Beerus, and as Whis goes to wake him up, Goku confronts Champa, stating he looks like a fat version of Beerus. Champa's attendant points out Goku's rude remark and states that Champa is Beerus' twin brother. Surprised, the two Saiyans are also informed that Champa is the god of destruction from Universe 6. Goku questions who's stronger between Champa and Beerus, but the attendant now known as Vados cuts in, alluding to Beerus being stronger on account of Champa's physical appearance. Vados goes on to state that she and Whis are siblings as well, but her strength is slightly superior to her brothers, surprising Goku, who grows excited about there being so many powerful warriors out there. Just then, Whis and Beerus emerge, Whis disagreeing with the idea that his sister is stronger, as it's been 1,000 years since they last trained together. Vados challenges Whis to prove himself, but Beerus changes the subject, questioning why Champa has arrived. Champa then challenges Beerus to a rather unusual competition, a food contest. Champa pulls out a dish from his universe known as the Don Don Bird Egg, and Beerus pulls out ramen from Earth. Goku wonders what's going on, and is informed that Lord Champa always brings food when he comes to visit, prompting disappointment from Goku, as he thought he'd get to see Beerus unveil his true power. After a moment of eating, Beerus seems unimpressed, as he prompts his brother to try his dish now. Champa is taken aback by the exquisite taste of the ramen presented by Beerus, and becomes intrigued about where he got it from. Beerus states it's from a planet called Earth, and curious about the planet's culinary delights, Champa instructs Vados to locate Earth in Universe 6. Vegeta cuts in, questioning what Universe 6 is, and Whis informs him that there are 12 universes total, and the one they live in is called Universe 7. Whis goes on to state that Lord Champa hails from Universe 6, and that Universes 6 and 7 are almost exactly alike. Additionally, the other universes that add up to 13, such as 1 and 12, and 2 and 11, are also identical. Vegeta is surprised, and Goku fails to understand the lesson, but Vegeta opts to explain it to him later. Vados then discovers Champa's Earth in Universe 6, but notes that it was obliterated in a war which exterminated all of humanity. Beerus taunts his brother for being unable to experience such amazing food in his universe, prompting Champa to propose a fight, surprising Beerus. Champa proposes that if he wins, they switch universes, but opts to substitute a destroyer's battle for fights between 5 chosen warriors from their respective universes. This tournament will feature one-on-one battles until only one team remains, and Goku, the ever-passionate fighter, is thrilled by the prospect of the inter-universe tournament. In a flashback long ago, we see Beerus and Champa locked in a fierce battle. Champa throws an attack at Beerus, but to evade the pursuing projectiles, the destroyer lands on a nearby planet and swipes them away. Champa, however, flies in immediately and collides with the planet, triggering a massive explosion. As the two continue to fight, their explosive blows cause collateral damage to surrounding planets. They eventually land on a devastated planet, where Champa vents his anger toward Beerus for eating the puff puff fruit from their birthday cake. Vados, who had prepared the cake, watches amusedly as Whis remarks she did this on purpose. The argument between Beerus and Champa over the quality of their respective universes' food escalates, as Beerus effortlessly evades Champa's attacks. Pushed to the brink, Champa decides to unleash a powerful blast to destroy the universe, which Beerus meets with a counter blast. But before the fight can escalate further, Whis and Vados pacify their respective gods by knocking them out, suggesting they settle their disputes through culinary competitions. In the present day, Whis explains to Vegeta that this is why Beerus and Champa battle with food now, and states that this time, Beerus' victory over Champa hurt his pride. The Destroyers begin discussing the setup for their proposed battle between universes, with the winner getting to swap Earths. Beerus, however, questions what he'll get out of this, as the Universe 6 Earth is destroyed, and questions how they'd be able to switch anyway. Champa then explains that he has wish orbs that he spent decades collecting, and that with 6 of them currently in his possession, he only needs 1 more to complete the set. He says that if Beerus' universe wins, he'll hand them all over, prompting Goku to question if Champa is referring to the Dragon Balls. Surprised, both Champa and Vados question how Goku knows about the Dragon Balls, and Beerus taunts his brother, noting that Universe 7 already possesses these orbs. Champa questions if Beerus is referring to the Namekian Dragon Balls, and when Goku confirms, Champa states that these balls are different, as the Namekians only took fragments of the wishing balls long ago, which are the ones Universe 7 is familiar with. He goes on to say that the ones he's referring to are massive wish-granting orbs, each the size of a planet, and names them the Super Dragon Balls. Still not convinced, Beerus believes the hunt for the final Dragon Ball would be pointless, but Goku cuts in, stating that Bulma could create a radar capable of locating it. Surprised, Beerus questions Goku on if he really wants to compete in the tournament, and when Goku confirms, Beerus accepts the challenge. The rules for the contest are laid out, much like those of the Tenkaichi Budokai. Contestants are disqualified if they surrender or fall out of the arena. Killing is prohibited, weapons and performance-enhancing drugs are banned, and a simple written test will be conducted beforehand, as per Vegeta's suggestion. The battles are scheduled to begin in 5 Earth days on the neutral, nameless planet, and Champa and Vados depart to prepare. As they take their leave, Vados questions if Champa is prepared to risk handing over the Super Dragon Balls should they lose, but Champa is confident, noting that Goku and Vegeta, whom he'd observed earlier, don't seem particularly formidable. Having removed their weighted clothes, Goku and Vegeta discuss potential fighters with Beerus. Goku suggests Majin Buu and Piccolo, and Vegeta brings up Gohan, noting he's got the greatest potential of them all. Goku, however, excludes Gohan, noting that his son has been focusing on his studies and can't even find his martial arts uniform. Beerus then cuts in and reveals that he's already chosen the remaining fighter. He shares that Goku was the second strongest fighter he ever faced, and says that for the tournament, he'll be recruiting the first strongest. Assuming that the strongest is Whis, Goku questions Beerus, but Beerus notes that Whis isn't allowed to participate, prompting confusion from the angel. Realizing that there's someone out there stronger than himself, Goku grows even more excited. Beerus then instructs the Saiyans to return to Earth, ask Bulma to search for the 7th Super Dragon Ball, and ensure that everyone is prepared for the battles. He emphasizes that no matter what, they must not lose to Universe 6, but Goku notes that the stakes aren't really high here, as all they'd have to do is relocate to another universe should they lose. Beerus, however, irate, exclaims that if he sees Goku or anyone else holding back, he'll destroy them, and Goku agrees. The Saiyans then head off with Whis as their escort, pleased to return to Earth. Back on Earth, Goku and Vegeta, now with Piccolo, collect a new radar from Bulma at Capsule Corporation. Given the new information, Bulma wonders if Universe 7 possesses Super Dragon Balls as well, prompting Vegeta to suggest searching for them in their universe first. Despite the radar not detecting any Dragon Balls in their universe, Bulma suggests they might have more luck searching closer to the center of the universe. Goku considers asking Whis for help, but Bulma suggests someone else, wary of Beerus and Whis' intentions should they gather all the Dragon Balls. Seemingly out of alternatives, she contacts her older sister Tights and requests a favor. On a remote island in the middle of the ocean, Tights mentions a certain individual who's been boasting about his new spaceship, able to arrive on Earth in about 50 minutes. Later on Earth, Jocko arrives, complaining about being summoned by Bulma for trivial tasks. Bulma questions Jocko on if he can take them to the center of the universe, but Jocko mentions that only one person named Lord Zeno might know how to get there. Zeno is revealed to be a peculiar person who knows everything, even the type of underwear a lady is wearing. Bulma inquires if Zeno can tell them the location of the Super Dragon Balls, and unaware of what those are, the Galactic Patrolman agrees that Zeno will definitely know. Having made up her mind, Bulma requests Jocko to take her to Zeno right away, the two going alone as there are only 2 seats in his spaceship. Before departing, Vegeta warns Jocko not to try anything funny with his wife, prompting Jocko to scoff at the idea of doing anything of the sort. The spaceman is slapped on the head as the two take off, with Goku noting that he and Vegeta sure have strong wives. Vegeta attributes this to their Saiyan lineage, stating that Saiyans only like strong women, prompting a surprised look from Piccolo. Deep in space on the nameless planet, 6 of the massive Super Dragon Balls float in the sky as Champa surveys the place, noting it needs some facilities. Finalizing the tournament's grounds, Vados questions if Champa has chosen his 5 contestants yet. Champa then thinks on Goku and Vegeta's arrival on Beerus Planet, noting that they were Saiyans, and decides that he should include some Saiyans on his team as well. With the members of Universe 7's team decided, Bulma, accompanied by Jocko, embarks on a quest to locate the last Super Dragon Ball, seeking the knowledge of the supposedly all-knowing Zeno. Jocko expresses ignorance about matches against Universe 6 and the Super Dragon Balls, and requests to join the group to witness the battles. Bulma agrees, suggesting he bring his girlfriend, only to find out she's dumped him, though Jocko tries to deflect. The two reach Lord Zeno's planet and stand before him, a large, purple-looking man floating in a pod. His assistants question if Bulma means to ask something, and upon confirmation, they tell her to present an offering. Jocko, demonstrating his eccentricity, kisses Zeno on the cheek, securing only one question as he's a man. Amusingly, Jocko questions Bulma's breast size, leading to a correct answer from Zeno. Jocko excitedly applauds the entity's knowledge, but Bulma, feeling uncomfortable, slaps him in the head. Bulma then presents her offering with a kiss on Zeno's cheek, but given she's middle-aged and not his type, she receives only 3 questions. Bulma questions if a beautiful woman such as herself is really limited to only 3, prompting a confirmation from Zeno, which utilizes her first question. With her second question, Bulma inquires about the Super Dragon Balls, and Zeno provides a detailed explanation. He states that they were created by the dragon god Zalima in the year 41 of the sacred calendar, and are shared between universes 6 and 7. Zeno continues, noting the process of making a wish, as he says you need to gather all 7 and chant in the language of the gods, "Come forth the god of dragons, give me what I want," in order for the dragon god to appear and grant you one wish. Digesting this new information, Bulma questions if the Super Dragon Balls are really shared between universes 6 and 7, prompting Zeno to confirm, which utilizes her last question. Bulma attempts to ask more of Zeno, but unrelenting, the entity tells her that her session is over, as Bulma awkwardly tries to kiss him for more information. Disheartened and arguing, Bulma and Jocko return to Earth. Inside the hyperbolic time chamber, Goku and Vegeta are training as they discuss the potential strength of Universe 6. Vegeta asserts they have to be strong fighters given Champa's confidence after seeing them train, and Goku grows excited, not only about the prospect of meeting 5 new opponents, but seeing the strongest fighter that Beerus mentioned earlier. Vegeta, however, tells Goku to grow up, and the two continue their training for 3 days, which equates to 3 years in the time chamber. Finally, the day of the tournament arrives, as the warriors and their friends and family from Earth, transported by Whis, head to the arena. Beerus learns that the Super Dragon Balls are spread between the 2 universes, indicating Champa's infiltration into Universe 7 undetected. Goku questions Videl on where Gohan is, prompting her to state he couldn't come due to an academic conference, much to Goku's disappointment. Vegeta then interrupts, pointing out a skinny, pink alien standing on the far side of the room, who Whis points out as Monaka, the strongest warrior Lord Beerus mentioned. Vegeta and Piccolo ponder the alien's strength, and Whis goes on to state that Monaka, aka the Magnificent Ponta, is known for being quiet and gentlemanly, but when he fights, he's so brave that even Beerus had trouble fighting him. Goku introduces himself, questioning what his nickname means, prompting Monaka to reveal it means nipples. The journey from Earth to Beerus' planet takes 35 minutes, followed by an additional 2 hours and 10 minutes to reach the nameless planet where the tournament is being held. Universe 7 marvels at the gigantic Super Dragon Balls, and landing, Beerus confronts Champa about the infiltration into his universe, leading to a verbal exchange. Goku notices the Supreme Kai and Kibito on the planet as well, questioning how they managed to separate themselves, and they reveal that they used the Namekian Dragon Balls after Goku's battle with Beerus. In the midst of their discussion, Goku notices another pair of beings behind the Supreme Kai, and questions if the shorter one is the Supreme Kai of Universe 6. Feeling rather uncomfortable, the gentleman confirms as Goku runs off to take the paper test before the battles. Universe 7's fighters take to the arena center, and notice the group of Universe 6 fighters converging as well. Among the fighters, Goku and Vegeta notice one of them look familiar to Frieza, much to their surprise. Vados instructs the competitors to find their seats, as Goku and the others observe the Frieza-like fighter, but Piccolo senses a difference and doesn't detect any evil aura. Goku is also curious about the robot-like contestant, when suddenly, the boy on the Universe 6 team spots Goku and Vegeta. Rushing over, he inquires if the two are Saiyans, and they confirm, Vegeta questioning if there are Saiyans on their side as well. The boy then reveals that he himself is of the Saiyan race. This surprises Goku and Vegeta, as Vegeta notes the similarity in the Saiyans' outfit to those before joining Frieza's army in Universe 7. The Universe 6 Saiyan questions who Frieza is and reveals he hails from planet Sadala, shocking Vegeta as it still exists in Universe 6. Vegeta explains that Sadala was the original homeworld of the Universe 7 Saiyans before internal conflicts led to its destruction. They later stole a planet and named it Vegeta, only for it to be destroyed as well at the hands of Frieza. Goku questions where the Saiyan's tail is, and the Saiyan clarifies that his universe lacks tails, works as warriors for hire, and combat evildoers without resorting to planet theft. Vegeta expresses interest in visiting planet Sadala one day, and the Universe 6 Saiyan welcomes him, adding that they won't hold back in the ring. Vados then announces the commencement of the written test, consisting of 10 questions to gauge minimal intelligence. The time limit is 10 minutes, and entrants need at least 50 points to pass. Everyone begins, and Goku receives a scolding for speaking aloud during the test. 10 minutes come and go, and Majin Buu is the only one who fails, disqualifying him from participating. Piccolo berates Buu for getting everything wrong, including his name, prompting Buu to tell the Namekian he's never done anything like this before. Vegeta panics as Universe 7's team is reduced to only 4 fighters, and Goku scolds him for coming up with this idea, stating he barely managed to pass the written test himself. Beerus criticizes the team and designates Monaka as the final fighter due to his overwhelming strength, prompting the trio to play rock, paper, scissors to decide the order. With that, Goku will be going first, Piccolo second, Vegeta third, and Monaka last. Goku, wishing he could watch the other matches before fighting, breezily suggests the group not blame him if he defeats the entire opposing team single-handedly. The Universe 6 and 7 Gods of Destruction tournament officially commences, and after an energetic performance by a tournament singer, the announcer brings out Botamo, a bear-like being from Universe 6, and Goku, the Saiyan from Universe 7. Goku's family and Beerus wish him good luck, and the first match begins. Botamo immediately launches in, throwing a flurry of punches at Goku, which he manages to dodge. The dodging quickly turns to blocking though, as Botamo's swift movements catch Goku off guard. The fighter lands a punch to Goku's face, sending the warrior flying back, much to Champa's satisfaction. Beerus questions Goku on what he's doing, but Goku states he ate too much and just needs to do some quick exercises to burn off the food. As the Saiyan begins running around the arena, Botamo attempts to catch him, but fails. He uses dual lasers from his ears that fail to hit Goku as well, as they collide with the ring. Goku continues to run around as Botamo attempts to catch him, but it's to no avail as the fighter tires himself out, with Goku still running around. Finally pausing and stating he's ready, an irritated Botamo rushes in, but is met with an attack that nobody was able to see. The fighter rushes in again, this time being hit further away, much to Universe 7's surprise, as they still can't sense Goku's movements. Botamo continues to charge in with no success and is knocked away once more to the edge of the ring. Goku's friends cheer him on while simultaneously, Champa mentions they might have miscalculated, but Botamo has yet to reveal his true abilities. Botamo charges back in, but Goku skillfully avoids his punch. Seizing Botamo's arm, Goku pulls him in and delivers a rapid succession of punches, finishing with a swift kick. The fighter lands with a grin, making Goku realize the challenge he faces. Attempting to gain an advantage, Goku launches a Kamehameha, but Botamo flips over, landing back in the ring. Master Roshi notes that Botamo doesn't take damage or lose energy, prompting Goku to wonder what he should do. On the sidelines, Vegeta and Piccolo debate whether Goku will exhaust his stamina before he can defeat Botamo. Vegeta states in terms of power, Goku is definitely stronger, but states he has no chance of winning if he's unable to inflict damage on his opponent. Krillin asserts Goku will be fine given he hasn't even transformed yet, but Vegeta fears that Super Saiyan may not be enough to defeat this opponent. Vegeta and Piccolo note that Goku's only choice will be to bet everything on an all-out attack, the latter stating that the Saiyan may not be able to save his energy for the other battles to come. Finally catching on though, Goku gently pushes Botamo over, much to everyone's surprise. He proceeds to drag him forward by the legs, and Botamo, realizing the situation, fires blasts at Goku, who effortlessly dodges by tilting his head. Letting go of the fighter at the edge of the ring, Goku stands motionless as Botamo attempts to attack, and spotting an opportunity, Goku grabs the fighter from underneath and flips him off the ring, winning the match. Cheers erupt as Goku secures the victory, Beerus acknowledging Goku's strategic thinking. In the midst of his celebration though, Goku takes notice of a particular member of the opposing side. Goku quickly advances to the next round, facing the Frieza-looking opponent, now known as Frost. Observers note Frost's resemblance to Universe 6's version of Frieza, predicting a challenging match. Surprisingly though, Frost smiles and politely encourages both sides to do their best, much to everyone's amazement. The match begins, and Frost immediately charges in. Trading punches, Goku lands a solid kick, but Frost retaliates by grabbing Goku's leg with his tail and delivering a kick of his own. The two engage in a series of blows and evasive maneuvers. Goku disappears just before being punched from above, leaving Frost to strike the ground. Beerus and Whis shield themselves from the debris, realizing neither combatant is revealing their true strength. The fight continues with exchanged blows, disappearances, and repetitions, and Goku lands a devastating blow to Frost's stomach and kicks him away. Pausing for a moment, Goku senses Frost is analyzing him, prompting him to request Frost to transform into his final form. Goku perceives Frost contemplating incremental transformations to assess him further, and when Frost wonders how Goku was aware of this, Goku reveals his experience with a similar fighter in his universe. The Saiyan advises Frost to transform once more, and the fighter does so. When the smoke clears, Frost appears in a form similar to that of Frieza's third form on planet Namek. Vegeta asserts Frost is lying about this being his final transformation, and Krillin notes that Goku's never seen this form before, as Piccolo says it brings back bad memories. Goku, displaying a mix of confusion and disappointment, admits this form is different from the one he's faced. Frost questions Goku about the outcome of the other universe's battle, but Goku advises against asking. Assuming his counterpart lost against Goku in his universe, Frost hopes the same doesn't happen to him, and the two agree to continue. As the fight goes on, Champa, Vados, and Universe's 6th Supreme Kai believe Frost is winning, but the Elder Supreme Kai from Universe 7 laughs, casting doubt on their assessment. Frost launches a blast that hits Goku head on, assuming victory, but Goku swiftly rises, thanking Frost for the warm-up. Goku declares that Frost is still concealing another transformation and transforms into a Super Saiyan, surprising both Champa and Frost. Goading Frost to power up or face defeat, Goku charges in, leading Frost to panic and transform once more. When the smoke clears, Goku looks satisfied as Frost, standing before him, dons his final form reminiscent of Frieza's. With both Goku and Frost in their transformed states, the true battle commences. Frost unleashes a massive surge of energy, and Goku responds by upping his power as well. Frost charges in, leaping from the arena floor to launch a blast at Goku, but Goku effortlessly deflects the attack. Frost launches another ki blast followed by a barrage, but the Saiyan continues to swat them all away. Drawing closer while continuing his assault, Frost is halted as both his arms are caught by Goku, the latter kicking him away and knocking him into the protective ceiling above. Glaring down at the confident warrior, Frost grows irate and launches downward, prompting Goku to charge in as well. The two continue delivering blows with Goku maintaining the upper hand, charging in once more to attack. Frost attempts a shockwave, aiming to push Goku back, but Goku withstands it and retaliates in kind, pushing Frost to the edge of the ring. Surprised by Goku's strength, Frost acknowledges that the Saiyan has exceeded his expectations, but notes he won't lose this battle. Despite the adversary's relentless attacks though, Goku continues to effortlessly deflect him, demonstrating an obvious dominance in the battle. Goku points out that Frost has lost and should train more, stating he could return stronger just as Frieza did. But suddenly, the fighter launches a punch that Goku blocks. However, Goku notices something amiss, and Frost suddenly kicks the Saiyan out of the ring, the latter returning to his base form. Goku loses, and Frost emerges the victor. Goku wonders what happened, but commends Frost on his efforts, as Beerus panics at the idea of Universe 7 losing the tournament. Piccolo questions Goku's loss as he was clearly dominating, but Goku states he doesn't know what happened and says he suddenly fainted. As the onlookers react with surprise at the match's end, Jocko critically assesses this situation. Piccolo is the next contestant from Universe 7 to battle Frost, and he questions Goku on if he thinks he can win. Goku blatantly asserts Piccolo stands no chance, but tells his friend to wear Frost down, as it would be easier for Vegeta to defeat him. Moving into the ring, Piccolo tells Frost to go easy on him given his power, but the fighter apologizes, stating he'll need to remain in this form to end the battles as soon as possible. The match begins as Frost charges in, but Piccolo skillfully dodges his attack. Frost unleashes a barrage of ki blasts similar to his battle with Goku, but Piccolo continues to evade, catching the attention of Champa and Vados, who ponder if he's Namekian. Cutting in, Piccolo asserts that he's not Namekian, but the reincarnation of Demon King Piccolo, as he removes his weighted clothing and asserts that he and Frost's battle will end with a stalemate at best. Piccolo attacks Frost with outstretched arms, remaining on the defensive as Frost continues his attempts to blast Piccolo, both fighters depleting their stamina. As the two stand winded, Frost decides to end the match immediately. He charges in and throws punches at Piccolo, but despite the fighter's ability to catch the final blow, a decisive single attack from Frost once again sends his opponent out of the ring. Frost secures victory once more, much to Champa's happiness, and Piccolo wonders what happened as he never lets his guard down. Vegeta moves in to battle Frost next, but suddenly Jocko raises an objection, claiming that Frost is using a concealed needle-like weapon. Defending Frost, Champa states he's a man of honor and threatens to erase Jocko if his claims prove false. Beerus insists on an investigation, and upon inspection from the announcer, he's jabbed with the weapon and topples over. Frost argues the needle is a natural part of his body, but the announcer disagrees, noting signs of bodily modification. As a result, Frost is disqualified, and the winner of the match is Piccolo. Champa is furious with Frost for embarrassing him, but the fighter scoffs at the remark, stating he wanted to end the matches quickly. Frost faces the possibility of erasure, but Vegeta intervenes, suggesting there's no need for disqualification, as he'll personally eliminate Frost with his own hands. Despite Piccolo's loss being expunged from the record, Vegeta insists on taking the next match. The announcer states that Piccolo would still be the one fighting though, but Piccolo withdraws, allowing Vegeta to get his turn. The announcer declares the next match to be Frost versus Vegeta, and suddenly, Beerus cuts in with a demand of his own. Highlighting Goku's injury from Frost's weapon, Beerus demands that Goku be allowed to re-enter the tournament as well, and the request is accepted. Vegeta, however, asserts that he'll be the one to handle Frost, and Beerus exclaims that no matter what, Monaka must fight last. The Destroyer then solidifies the lineup with Vegeta fighting first, then Goku, then Monaka, as the next match is about to begin. Vegeta immediately transforms to Super Saiyan, charging in as Frost blocks his attack. The latter is left on the defensive as Vegeta decides to end things quickly, grabbing him by his shoulders and delivering a decisive blow to his gut, sending him flying. Vegeta then uses a shockwave to push Frost out of the ring completely, leaving him unconscious. Vegeta is declared the winner, and Goku muses aloud about Frost's initial seemingly pleasant demeanor, Piccolo wondering if he might gradually transform into a character resembling Frieza. The next match is announced as the robotic-looking figure known as Magetta enters the ring, blowing off literal steam as Vegeta wonders about the creature's origin. On the sidelines, Universe 7's Elder Kai inquires the same, and the Universe 6 Supreme Kai clarifies that Magetta is a metal man, and that Universe 7 7 has one like him in their universe. The match begins as Magetta charges forward with Vegeta initiating a punch, but he finds it unexpectedly painful. Magetta retaliates from above, knocks Vegeta to the ground, and forces him into defensive maneuvers. Vegeta launches himself into the air, unleashing ki blasts on Magetta, but even those prove ineffective on the Metal Man. Goku suggests Vegeta aim for a ring out, similar to what he did with Botamo, but even in his Super Saiyan state, Vegeta struggles to lift Magetta's foot off the ground. In response, Magetta smashes Vegeta over the head with intense force, prompting the Saiyan to retreat to the air, pondering his next move. With a ring out tactic proving futile, Vegeta improvises as he launches a barrage of ki blasts at Magetta once more, this time chipping away at the arena, aiming to obliterate any solid ground for Magetta to stand on. Magetta counterattacks by spitting lava-like saliva at Vegeta's blasts, nullifying them, much to his shock. The Saiyan questions if this attack is breaking the rules, but the announcer asserts that Magetta's spit is part of his body, angering Vegeta. Growing increasingly frustrated, Vegeta insults Magetta as a piece of iron trash, suddenly freezing the Metal Man and catching him off guard, knocking him out of the ring. Vados and Champa express disappointment as Vegeta is declared the winner, Whis clarifying that the Metal Man race are very delicate people, so fragile that insults can depress them and destroy their ability to fight. This fact not being common knowledge, it was likely what Champa was betting on nobody to find out, and Vegeta revels in his victory. Up next to battle Vegeta is the Saiyan warrior from Universe 6, now known as Cabba. Smirking, Vegeta advises Cabba to unveil his true power right away, and Cabba agrees as the battle begins. Cabba rushes in and manages to surprise Vegeta with a few good kicks. Leaping into the air, Cabba utilizes the glare from the sun to mask his movements, landing on Vegeta's chest and knocking him to the ground. Charging a powerful ki blast, the Universe 6 Saiyan swiftly launches it at Vegeta, who manages to dodge it and counter with a kick that sends Cabba crashing to the arena floor. Rising from the battle dust, Cabba appears out of breath, Vegeta noting that he's quite an experienced fighter, similar to the Saiyans of Universe 7. He goes on to state that in his base form, Cabba is as strong as him, and tells the boy to transform into a Super Saiyan. Cabba, however, informs Vegeta that he's unable to perform such a transformation, and questions if he can teach him how, prompting Vegeta's fury. Vegeta transforms into a Super Saiyan once more and charges at Cabba, delivering a gut punch as the fighter coughs up blood. The Saiyan Prince calls the boy a spoiled brat as he kicks him away, taunting him as he steps on his face. From the sidelines, Bulma wonders why her husband is being so cruel, and Cabba concedes the battle, angering Vegeta even more. Lifting the boy by his shirt, Vegeta scolds him, stating that if he gives up now, he'll kill him for sure. In response, Cabba begs for help, and growing more agitated, Vegeta notes he's nothing more than a weakling and tosses him into the distance. Noting there's no room in the universe for a prideless Saiyan, Vegeta utilizes his Galaxy Breaker, exclaiming that once he's finished here, he's going to destroy planet Sadala along with the rest of the Universe 6 Saiyans. These words catch Cabba's attention as Vegeta launches his blast at him, prompting Cabba's awakening as he asserts planet Sadala has nothing to do with their battle. Blocking the attack before impact, Cabba transforms into a Super Saiyan as he tells the Saiyan Prince he won't forgive him if he destroys his home planet. Cabba launches in once more and throws a flurry of attacks at Vegeta, and satisfied, Universe 7's warrior acknowledges his efforts. Vegeta reveals that the key to a Saiyan's power is rage, and realizing the fighter did what he did to unleash his power, Cabba powers down. However, Vegeta commands Cabba to become a Super Saiyan once more, and the boy digs deep, mastering the transformation indefinitely. Impressed, Vegeta transforms to Super Saiyan Blue, surprising Cabba and Champa as he notes with enough training, Cabba can achieve this form as well. Nearby, the mysterious fighter from Universe 6 wakes up from his nap, noticing the godly aura emanating from the opposing side. Vegeta swiftly elbows Cabba, knocking him out, and Piccolo notes that Vegeta was just teaching the boy a lesson during their battle. Vegeta is declared the winner of the match as he tells a now conscious Cabba to never forget the pride of the Saiyan race. The next matchup is announced, Vegeta versus Universe 6 fighter now known as Hit, and Champa notes his surprise at this living legend deciding to join the tournament in the first place. Hit rises from his seat and enters the ring as the next match begins. Vegeta uses Super Saiyan Blue right from the start and readies himself for battle, but Hit merely keeps his hands in his pockets, devoid of fighting stance. Vegeta rushes in, but right in the moment where his attack should land, Hit is able to punch Vegeta in the face, drawing blood. Vegeta launches in once more and the same thing happens, this time with Hit kicking Vegeta away. Reeling, Vegeta is pushed back, noting the blood he's shedding at the start of the battle. On the sidelines, Goku and the others are completely unable to see what Hit is doing, Monaka included. Vegeta continues getting pummeled, and Goku, seeking clarification from Jocko, is told he can't see anything either, but says it's no doubt that Hit is moving incredibly fast. Jocko notes that the fighter is vanishing in the middle of his movements, as Vegeta continues to suffer at the hands of his opponent. It's not long before Vegeta is completely incapacitated, passing out onto the arena floor in his base form. Killing being against the rules, Hit figures the fight is over, as the Saiyan is in no condition to continue. Goku urges Krillin to give Vegeta a sensu bean, and at the same time, the Galactic King wonders if Hit might be time skipping. He goes on to say that there are some people in the universe who can skip time for just a bit, though they can only shift about 1/10 of a second. This prompts Goku's confusion, but Jocko simplifies things, stating that Hit can stop time for everyone except himself. The Galactic King notes that it's a violation of galactic law to control time, but fearing the risk of death, both he and Jocko opt to mind their own business. With Vegeta defeated, Goku is announced back into the ring, landing next to a healed Vegeta. The Saiyan questions his rival on if he's got any advice for his battle, but having nothing to say, Vegeta wishes Goku good luck and walks away. Whis points out Hit's ability to stop time as Beerus tells him to clue Goku in on how to beat him, but Whis refuses, noting that Goku needs to find his own solution for this battle. Whis then teases Beerus, discussing his lie on Monaka's strength to motivate Goku and Vegeta, as he notes the pink, big-nippled alien has no fighting ability whatsoever. This revelation surprises Piccolo, who takes notice of Goku's match, stating that this final battle will ultimately decide the winning universe of the tournament. The match begins, and Hit wonders why Goku didn't transform right from the start. Goku then informs him that transforming takes a lot of energy, and he'll do that later. Questioning if the Saiyan can really hold out that long, Goku asserts he needs to stall Hit to figure out how to win. Hit considers Goku naive for doing such a thing, but the latter states he's no amateur, prompting Hit to reveal his age of 1,000 years. The Supreme Kai from Universe 6 is shocked that Hit is so talkative, prompting the Universe 7 Elder Kai to note that this is what makes Goku such an interesting person. Preparing himself, Goku launches in, but he's immediately punched in the face, similar to Vegeta. Hit suggests that Goku just surrender now, but Goku asserts that attack gave him a hint on how to defeat his opponent, catching Hit's attention. Hit calls Goku's bluff as the Saiyan charges in, successfully knocking him back before his attacks connect. Goku persists in rushing back, noticing the slightest gesture in Hit's hands as he misses his initial attack, but randomly tosses a punch to the side, which grazes Hit's face as he reappears. Stating the Saiyan just got lucky, Hit watches Goku charge in again as he time skips. Only this time, Goku manages to land a solid uppercut, much to Hit's surprise. Hit questions how Goku could do such a thing, prompting the Saiyan to reveal his ability to predict Hit's movements 1/10 of a second ahead. Confused and stating he can just adjust his strategy to move in ways that can't be predicted, Goku discloses his analysis to Hit, noting that his hands stay in his pockets while he hides his feet under his coat to mask his movements. With this, Goku asserts that Hit can't change whatever movements he's already started and powers up to Super Saiyan, stating that the real fun begins now. Though Hit questions why Goku isn't using the blue-haired form similar to Vegeta, Goku asserts he can use it, but is saving it for later. The battle intensifies as both Goku and Hit become more serious. Hit continues using his time skip and attempts to attack Goku, but Goku repeats his process of predicting the fighter's movements to avoid taking damage. Goku manages to land a kick that Hit blocks, Hit noting that he'll need to travel further into the future, and Goku noting he'll just need to predict even faster. The two continue trading blows, disappearing and reappearing before everyone's eyes. Champa grows concerned, but Vados assures him that while Hit expends no stamina with his time-skipping technique, Goku must remain alert with growing anticipation, his stamina wearing down increasingly. Both fighters land and Goku, out of breath, counters by transforming into Super Saiyan God, surprising everyone, including Vegeta, who notes that Goku's still holding back his trump card. Goku rushes in as Hit attempts to time skip again, but Goku shoots him a glare at the last moment, landing a punch to his face. Bleeding, Hit notes that he could only stop for less than 1/10 of a second this time, as Goku's assault continues, now able to knock Hit across the arena floor. Demanding an explanation, Beerus consults Whis, and the attendant explains that Goku's power has become far superior to Hit's, noting that Hit's skills are only effective against opponents who are near or below his level. Beerus points out that Vegeta wasn't able to make a dent in his Super Saiyan Blue form, but Whis says it's because the Saiyan wasn't able to perform at even 10% of Blue's usual strength. The form is something you can only use a few times in a single day, as it consumes too much energy, and Vegeta's initial transformation against Cabba was one of those times. Beerus questions the implication that Goku's Super Saiyan God form surpasses Vegeta's Blue form from earlier, and Whis confirms, much to Hit's surprise. Suddenly, Hit is met with a ki blast from Goku, shocking Champa and Vados. Realizing the situation, Hit powers up, surprising the onlookers who now realize he was hiding his true strength. Whis then clarifies that the rumors about Hit, the best assassin from Universe 6, appear to be true. Hit states that before Goku is his full power, having been some time since the last time he's been able to use it. He says he doesn't think he'll be able to maintain it for more than a minute though, and asserts his last time skip before his energy is depleted will be used to defeat Son Goku. Putting his hands back in his pockets, fearing no repercussions of prediction, Hit faces Goku in his God form as the latter rushes in once more. Just as Goku's punch means to connect with Hit's face, the assassin time skips again, but is met with Goku's Super Saiyan Blue form, transcending once more to break through the fighter's time skip. Goku ferociously knocks Hit away, preparing a Kamehameha that he unleashes upon the assassin, the latter barely having time to move as the blast collides with the arena's protective glass, shattering it and launching into space. Vados is amazed to see her creation shattered so easily, and at the same time, Hit reveals himself, having dodged the Kamehameha. Vados closes up the barrier as Hit lands back in the ring, noting that he never expected to meet someone as strong as Goku, and expresses his admiration. Goku then states that he heard Hit was an assassin, prompting him to question the fighter on any killing techniques he wouldn't be able to use because of the rules. Hit alludes to this possibility, and Goku notes he's much stronger than he's seen so far, and opts to fight him again somewhere else another time. Goku then leaps outside of the ring, surprising everyone as Hit is declared the winner of the match. Beerus, aware of Monaka's secret, questions Goku on what he's done, but the Saiyan says he couldn't pass up the opportunity to watch the strongest warrior in the universe fight, prompting a mixture of anger and fear in the Destroyer. On the sidelines, Hit expresses more admiration for Goku, noting that he'll remember his name. The last match between Hit and Monaka is announced, as Vegeta questions Goku's intentions. Goku, however, flips it and inquires why Vegeta transformed into Blue against Cabba instead of saving it to fight Hit, prompting the Saiyan Prince to state he couldn't help but put Cabba on a better path. Soon after, Monaka walks into the ring, scared and crying, as Hit notices Beerus panicking and realizes what's going on. The match begins and Monaka rushes in swinging, landing a tap to Hit's knee. A brief silence falls on the two, and Hit, aiming to let Universe 7 win, ejects himself from the ring, much to everyone's shock. With that, the tournament has been decided and Universe 7 wins as everyone celebrates. Vegeta and Piccolo wonder what just happened, as Goku notes how amazing Monaka is. Amidst the Saiyans' eagerness, Hit walks away, thinking to himself that he and Goku are even now. Champa threatens to destroy Hit as he knows he threw the match on purpose, but Beerus grabs his brother's attention, pointing to a short, oval-headed shaped alien standing atop the arena. Champa fearfully addresses this figure as Lord Zeno as he and Beerus rush to him, Whis revealing to Universe 7 that Lord Zeno, otherwise known as the Omni-King, is the supreme ruler of all 12 universes. The gods and angels alike bow to greet Zeno, who informs Beerus and Champa that he initially came to warn them as they held a tournament without his permission. However, he noticed how fun the fights were to watch and says that he may have a go at it next time with all 12 universes together. Suddenly, Goku intervenes, stating what a wonderful idea that is, and goes to shake Zeno's hand. Everyone, including Zeno's attendants with him, are appalled appalled at Goku's actions, but Zeno shakes the Saiyan's hand, promising him to hold the tournament. The gods of destruction let out a sigh of relief as Zeno and his attendants depart, Beerus telling Goku that if he wanted to, Zeno could decimate an entire universe in the blink of an eye. Thus, the tournament ends with Universe 7's victory, as all 6 Super Dragon Balls went to Beerus, with the nameless planet being revealed as the final Dragon Ball. Whis and company summon the dragon, Super Shenron, who appears incomparably large than both the Super Dragon Balls and the Shenron of Earth, as he grants a wish for Beerus. Bulma inquires what the wish was, but Beerus refuses to disclose it, as we cut to Champa, who's informed by Vados that their Earth has been resurrected, and their humans have now developed a culture that can create delicious meals. Whis, realizing Beerus' wish, praises him as Goku desires a battle with Monaka, but Beerus understandably refuses to allow it, as everyone makes their way back home. The Universe 6 arc is one of the more notable arcs in the manga, but it's undoubtedly more hype in the anime. The most noticeable piece being Goku's ascent to Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-ken, which fans still react to this day. The reveal of the mysterious character Zalima was also a nice touch to this arc, as it leaves another aspect of the Dragon Ball universe to be explored one day, maybe something that could even be used to expand upon Piccolo's character even more. But what did you guys think of this arc? Did you enjoy it? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.